Hey everybody. When thinking about the contemporary scene here in Japan, it's sometimes fun to imagine the past. This is an art museum complex right over here. Museum, university, library, all kinds of stuff up here. This is very, very modern, and it's a very popular place, very cosmopolitan. Couples come here, families come here, people come over to walk their dogs, and it's the place to be, basically. And it's got art all around this and the like. Now, I live nearby, and my father-in-law grew up here, as has his family for more than 4 centuries. And he told me that when he was a boy, this was just wild woodlands up here, and it was covered with kofun tombs, little round mounds that were basically burial bits from a very, very ancient period in Japan. And sadly, most of those kofuns were eliminated. It seems kind of terrible to have something like that after centuries and millennia, I believe, to have them removed. But they're removed. Just a few token were remained. And for the most part, it's just now a modern park-like setting. Now, the reason I started the camera, and the reason I started on for this channel, the Japan Jizo channel, is to show you over here that there may have once been a crossroads here. And indeed, we can see a little road going off to the right over here. And this goes down, this is an old farming community over here. And the reason I think that there may have been a crossroads here at one time is because there's a Crossroads Jizo situated here behind the trees. Now you might miss it if you didn't look carefully. We're approaching it from the rear. So it looks out over the valley here. You can see this little valley here. So remember, this was all a wooded area here, with kofun mounds, burial mounds. There's still a few up there. And then here would be a Jizo. Let's take a look-see, shall we? The Jizo of the Crossroads. Some little stone bits there. And a little path running up from the little road there, but you can see that the path doesn't go anywhere, it just goes into a fence now. So you can best approach this from this side. Look at this gentleman over here cleaning his trees. Time of the year for that. Let's take a look at the Jizo, what we came here to see. Here we are in his little wooden house. His or her, Jizo was once a female figure and became more lately became a male figure in Japanese history. I'm not sure about the rest of the Asian world. Let's start at the top and look over. Here we go. We have the beautiful image, classic image of Jizo, that serene expression with the halo. Isn't it interesting how the halo is a figure found in multiple cultures? And I believe that the purpose of this rattle is that as the figure would walk, if it was Jizo could walk, could rattle it along and make a sound to move any little life forms that may be in the path away, so that the Bodhisattva doesn't trot on them, or the whoever it is who cares about them. Maybe monks in the past used to carry those. Jizo is barefoot. It's interesting how often these are barefoot. If you look at the image of Mary, Saint Mary, Jesus' mother, she's always got her toes sticking out of her robes at the bottom. Curious how the similarities are. Jizo is standing upon what I believe is a lotus flower. And we have, speaking of flowers, we have some flowers here. A nice little urn. This kind of urn you might see in a Buddhist Butsudan as well, here in the Shinto shrine. Over here is a little offering pot. Offering box with a lot of 1 yens in there. There's a couple of 5 yens tokens. The copper colored ones or brass colored ones. Some tea, pine cones, waraji slippers, a common thing from the past. Old Japanese sandals, and broken dolls. That's a surprise. What's up with that? 3 broken dolls. And 3 discarded umbrellas. 3 broken umbrellas. Broken dolls and broken umbrellas. Curious. Little religious plaque, I believe. Little prayer offering. Here's a kettle, a kan. I'm not sure why that's there. And then what over here? This looks like a Jizo, doesn't it? It is a Jizo. It's a wooden Jizo. Very, very nice. All here within this little structure by the crossroads here. You can see the cars coming, going up and going down. And in the past, this must have been a place where people passed along before it became a museum and the like. Little road going up into the hills. Perhaps they farmed bamboo shoots or something. Thanks for dropping by to see the little Jizo of the Crossroads. Take Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.